everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It is the day later, not 2 weeks later. And the reason for this is that we had a comment in the comment section about what we could be doing in the meantime in terms of, okay, we haven't got a car that we can fix up. We haven't got the money for a car to fix up. We haven't got enough members in the Patreons to support the channel. So, in the meantime, they quite rightly pointed out that obviously no one's going to be interested in contributing to a channel that's not producing anything. And when I first started reading it, I was like, well, yeah, but I can't create anything. This is how narrow-minded I was being. I was just in a bit of a rut with it, really. And I was reading the first bit, and the first bit was on about, you know, no one's going to want to contribute if you've got nothing to contribute yourself in the meantime. And I was like, yeah, but I've got no car, so I can't do anything. I can't make any vids because I've got no car to do anything on. And then they obviously said the magic words about doing reviews on other Mazdas, other MPSs, 6s, 3s. Because I'm a Mazda channel, or an MPS channel, and the only one in the UK that we know of, it would be silly of me to not do this, you know, review other people's MPSs. And I've used, if you would like your MPS reviewed on the channel, to review it, see what you've done, see what you like and what you dislike about the car, you know, all the usual stuff about owning a Mazda, issues that you may have come across. There's loads of stuff we can get into. So then it just got me thinking. I was just like, do you know what? Yeah, that's exactly right, spot on. So big shout out to Russ B, who left the comment. If you lot think this would be a great idea and you'd like to get involved in terms of getting your car reviewed on the channel, hit me up in the comments section. Hit a like on the likey button. Again, it's only a mouse click. And subscribe to the channel. It's just 2 mouse clicks. That's all it is. But it does a massive amount of good for the channel because it gets us exposed. It lets YouTube expose the channel more, which means we can get more members on board and more people and more fans of the Mazda platform. And at the end of the day, you know, if we dream a little, if the channel got big enough to be able to have an influence on Mazda itself, how cool would that be? Especially if we could get them to make another MPS, which they seem to be dipping their toe in with, whether they do or they don't. It's a bit lukewarm or it's a bit cold. The TCR version of the Mark IV 3 that's come out recently, I think they've got an eye on that one in terms of seeing what the interest was like. And it was a bit misleading, really, for me, because I think that TCR made a race car for the track. They didn't make a road car. But you could see the MPS potential in it in terms of how it looks and the power that we could get to it. It needs to be 4-wheel drive, though. I think we're adamant that we need a 4-wheel drive Mazda 3. It's just, that's what we need. That's the platform that it needs to be. Because we've had the front-wheel drive version. Why not give us 4-wheel drive? We've asked it since Mark 1. So, do you know what I mean? We can maybe have an influence on this particular stuff. So yeah. So I just any other ideas, by the way, stick them in the comments. I mean, this was like the first comment, or maybe the second comment on the video from yesterday, and it was, you know, greatly thought out and greatly appreciated. I'm not a snob, do you know what I mean? I will listen to everyone who's got an idea, and if it's worth doing, I'll put it by you lot to see if you agree or whether you think it's a pants idea, and we can go with that. Do you know what I mean? It's not me being lazy thinking. It's just I can think one way, you think another, and I'll be like, you know, that's why they say 2 heads are better than 1, or in my case, 644 heads are better than 1. That's how many subscribers we have to date. So yeah, I think that's the way we should go. So if you're interested in a review, then hit us up in the comments, and I shall start to arrange to do some reviews. I will obviously start more local to me, which is the Wigan area. So if you're in the northwest and you want a review, then we can get it on, and I shall go and try and perfect my reviewing camera skills and my my in-car chatting, because obviously doing reviews, everybody does it, and there's loads of people doing it with different cars and stuff. I'm not interested in doing different cars other than the MPS format, because everybody else is doing different cars, and it doesn't interest me. Do you know what I mean? I'm interested in Mazdas. That's why I've got a Mazda channel. So end of. I'm not being against anybody else. There's other cars that I do love, mostly Japanese, got to be said, but I like the Mazda Plomat. I like the Mazda format, so that's the one we're going to go with. So that's the end of the video. Again, I will link all of the stuff from the last video in the description. So my GTrealm channel for my Gran Turismo. I'd appreciate if you're into that type of stuff, go and subscribe to that channel. And again, if you're still interested in supporting the channel in some way via the Patreon, that is in the link in the description as well. Obviously, I'm not going to give up on that, because that'll ultimately get us to where we need to be in terms of getting our own car together and building it from the community. So all good. So until the next video, which I don't know what will be, I will see you soon. So take it easy. Thanks for listening. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new, and I shall see you on the next video. Bye for now.